Hi, this is Elliot Eisenberg, consulting economist, catching you up to date on the latest in economics. And the thing I want you to be aware of is that Q4 economic growth is going to be drastically slower than Q3. Q1 was mildly negative because we were locked in our homes for a few weeks. Q2 was absolutely horrendous, negative 32% GDP growth. Q3, by contrast, that just ended, is probably going to be around 30% positive growth, the best quarter in U.S. history since the Depression. Q4 is the big question. What's going on and where is it going? So the issue is like this. Look, durable goods sales and non-durable goods are terrific. Cars are doing well. Houses are doing phenomenally well. Manufacturing is doing well. We're buying lots of food and bringing it home to our house, and we're improving our houses by bringing things home from Lowe's and Home Depot. That's great. That's one part of the reason things were good. The other reason is there was lots of massive fiscal stimulus going on. So we get out of our houses, we want to spend money, we get rehired by many people get rehired, and we have government stimulus driving things to do really, really well. So the hope was this would continue into Q4. Slower, obviously, because we don't reopen up again every quarter, but you get the idea, and that just isn't happening. There are a couple problems that are interfering here. First, government stimulus that we thought would come in Q4 to help us more isn't helping. Number two, bars and restaurants and sporting goods places that we're just not comfortable going to yet aren't really opening. They had hoped to open, but it's just not working out. The third problem is a coronavirus third wave that might well come to pass that seems to be starting up. And lastly, there's the attendant uncertainty of an election. Because of all these things, a lot of firms that were holding on through Q3, hoping that things would get good enough for them in Q4, like Delta Airlines and American and Disneyland and Regal Cinema, have said to themselves, we have no choice. Things aren't improving fast enough. Spending isn't going up. People don't feel safe enough. As a result of that, Q4 GDP growth will probably be closer to 3 or 4%. With government stimulus, it might have been 10%, but unfortunately, it's going to be much weaker than that. Hopefully, Q1 is better as government stimulus comes. The other important and critical thing to remember is that housing remains very, very strong. There's no data out there suggesting housing will weaken in any way. People continue to want new houses, want to fix up their old houses. So enjoy the process, and we'll see you next month.